Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to show you really quick on how I make pom-poms. And I use these pom-poms for decorations. As you can see, my little doll here is covered with them. And I also use it for my embroidery projects as decorations on that. Like this little sewing book I made. I've got a pom-pom hanging off the side here that I attached inside with a button. So anyway, and I have tried so many ways to make these pom-poms. I've used the circle with the slit in it, tried it that way, a cardboard, a pom-pom maker, and I still go back to the way I made them when I was in high school, the old-fashioned way, and that's with my hand. So I'm going to show you really quick the way I did it when I went to high school. I was a cheerleader, and I had to make pom-poms for my shoes and for all the rest of the cheerleader shoes, and it was really, really easy. All you do is going to wrap around your fingers. I'm going to use 4 fingers. The more fingers you use, of course, the bigger the pom-pom's going to be. And I'm going to wrap it probably about 50 times. So let's get started with this. So I'm just going to wrap around like that. So anyway, going back to me making pom-poms for the cheerleader squad. I was actually the youngest one in the group. I was a 7th grader, and the rest of the girls were 8th graders. And I was, believe it or not, real little at that time. Now that has changed a lot since then, but I was tiny, skinny, and the smallest one out of the bunch. And I asked the people who did the judging on who was going to be the cheerleaders for the next year, why was I the only one out of the 7th grade that was picked, and the rest of the girls were 8th graders. And they told me when I went up in front of the judges to do my cheer for the tryouts, that out of all the girls in the 7th grade, I was the loudest. So there you have it. My mouth being, well, I don't want to say I've got a big mouth, but I was loud, got me the place on the cheerleader team. So anyway, and I had so much fun. Since I was the smallest one out of the group, I got to be the one to climb up on top of the pyramid. And when we did that body pyramid, it was so much fun. And they would throw me in the air, and they always caught me, which was a good thing. So anyway, you know what? I've lost count on how many times I've gone around because I've been talking. So let's kind of eyeball that. That looks pretty good. Let's give it a few more wraps. But this is a basic pom-pom, so easy to make. I think that's good enough. And the fuller this is, of course, you know, the fuller the pom-pom's going to be. So just cut that off. And you're going to keep that together like that. And just get a string and get another piece of yarn here. And you're just going to lay that like that. Let's see if I can put my camera down here so you can see what I'm doing here. And you're just going to tie a piece of string on the center there. Like that. Make sure it's in the center. That looks good. Tight as you can get it, because that's going to hold all those loops together. Then I like to go around on the other side and do the same thing. Tie it really tight. Okay, now all you have to do is start cutting the loops. See all those loops right there? Just go in with the scissors and start cutting them. This is going to make kind of a little mess. It's like you're going to have these little pieces of yarn everywhere once you start cutting this. But you're going to cut all those little loops. And you're going to come over here And I'm still holding these two strings that I tied it together with off to the side here. I'm going to go around and cut this. Okay, and there's some more. You'll see them in there. It needs to be cut. All right. Looks pretty bad right now, but we're going to shape it. We're going to give it a pom-pom haircut. So all you have to do is start trimming it up. You can use these pom-poms for so many things. All kinds of decorations, and they're so cute. Oh my gosh. I think they look cute in a little bowl, you know, as decorations in a little bowl or something. But I use them a lot for my crafts, so I like to have a few already made up so I can just grab them and use them. So, but I find the simplest way to do it is the old-fashioned way. And this is the old-fashioned way. And you just keep cutting it, keep fluffing it out till you get it the size you want. Now see, this one's a little bit bigger than the other ones I've got here. You know, talking about being a cheerleader, they don't put pom-poms on the shoes anymore, do they? But they sure were cute when they did. Oh well, that was a long time ago. And I'm not going to tell you how long. I got a feeling you can kind of guess it. Anyway, I'm still young at heart, that's for sure. Alrighty, well, I just wanted to show you really quick. I'm going to keep trimming this up a little bit. You just, like I said, keep trimming it until you get it the way you want it. But I'm going to leave the string on there because I'm going to be using this for my next project. My little sewing book I'm going to make for my daughter. So anyway, oh see, and there's some loops right there I missed. Just go in there and cut them. No big deal. No big deal, no biggie. Alrighty, looks good. Well, I hope you go make you some pom-pom. They're adorable. Alright, have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time on Sew on Wednesday. Bye now.